Good afternoon, guys. For those of you who live up in the Worcester area, go to Greasy's Garage. They can fix anything you got. Car, truck, Mini Cooper, don't matter. And yes, Pete always carries Bear's car products. He uses the hair products as well, but he always keeps the car products in stock. And for those of you who would like to learn more about Bear's products, just call David at 615 854 3057 and he'll answer all your questions. Remember, you get 10% off for being from the channel. And he'll explain to you how you can get between 4 and 5.5 miles per gallon better with the fuel conditioner. And then if you want a cool t-shirt, sweatshirt, go to libtartees.com. Let's go ahead and dig into the news here. So their dying wish. Here's a picture of the cemetery in D.C., I believe it is. And their dying wish was that America would never surrender to socialism or communism. And we never will. Never. And then this. Still think it's not genocide? This is about South Africa. CCTV reveals government-issued cell phone jammers used during attacks on white farmers in South Africa. Yeah, it's they're out to clean them out. And keep in mind that South Africa has gone from being really fairly self-sufficient. In fact, they were an exporter of food, and now they're an importer. Moving on to watch this insanity.
You've been you're literally been fired for following the narrative and trusting the news and not questioning anything. You're all doing a great job complying.
This guy is going around, and he's got a bullhorn. And he says, you guys are all doing a great job of never asking any questions and following what the TV media tells you to do. And it's the truth. Man, people, I tell you, so many people, but you know something? People are starting to wake up more and more every day. And you can tell by the number of people that when you go around, like you go into some of the stores and you look at the number of people who've got on the diapers. And I know today when I went to the doctor's office and everything went well. I thought last night I really messed up because I heard a in my knee, the operated knee, and I thought, oh no. But another guy that was in there, he said, yeah, he'd done the same thing. It's just the breaking of the scar tissue. So it's fine. Anyway, I was nervous though. Anyway, so little migrant girl lost her voice. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, as we're all sitting there, there were like 5 of us. And I said, I'm looking forward to getting back to normal. And the one lady said, yeah, whatever that is. She goes, whatever it is, I hope we don't have to wear these anymore, you know? And they all said the same thing. Moving on, little migrant girl lost her voice after brutal gang rape while answering Biden's open borders invitation. It says, I make no apologies for ending programs that did not exist before Trump became president that have an incredibly negative impact on the law, international law, as well as on human dignity. And so I make no apologies for that. Joe Biden at a press conference commenting on rolling back President Trump's border rules that dramatically slowed illegal immigration. So since Biden took office and opened the border to migrant children, at least 3 have drowned in Rio Grande, and numerous other children have been brutally raped or sexually assaulted. On Tuesday, Reuters posted a video interview with Border Patrol officer Oscar Escamilla, in which he spoke about the hardships child migrants go through to reach the U.S. border with Mexico. Escamilla told a story of a little girl he encountered at Dawn, Texas, child migrants shelter in February, who could not speak. And what is wrong with these parents? How much money have they sold these children for? You know, to the coyote. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. And people are becoming more and more aware of it. My heart goes out to that little girl. I mean, she's a little kid. The people, the adults that are supposed to be taking care of her, obviously not around. And then President Trump announces he's thinking about holding a rally soon to let everyone know there's hope in the future. You know, if you watch him, he's very confident. He's not at all worried. And and so I go a lot by someone's body language, and so you listen to what he says. You just read a little bit between the lines, and then the insanity rap number 177. It's the end of the world as we know it, and it's all your fault. And it says insanity rap needs to know is literally everything bad due to climate change. Answer: yes, literally everything. And climate change is literally America's fault. Now, of course, if you go by the thought process of some, well, hey, then that's how they think. But you know something? That's not how most Americans think. In fact, I don't think that's the way how most people, period, think in the world. Alaska, I mean, it really, there's 10%. It's 10%, I believe, basically, not only in this country, but of the world, who think the way the Democrats do. Alaska Governor to Biden, keep your mask mandate, let citizens live their lives. You know something? He doesn't have to let us do anything. The Constitution gave us the ability to live our lives as we choose, as long as we're not breaking any major laws. We're not killing anyone. We're not beating anybody up. It's like, you know something? It's okay. It's okay. And so live your life. Live your life the way you want, not the way someone tells you to or allows you to. And then American church membership drops below 50% for the first time in history. Well, I'm sure the Democrats are just so proud of themselves and the globalists for squashing church attendance. But you know what's up? It's in-home church attendance. Little churches, in-home churches, home churches, so to speak. And those are on the rise in a huge way. So they scared a lot of people away from their churches, but they're doing it in other ways. And the new lawsuit claims Epstein and Maxwell raped victim in front of her 8-year-old son. It says a new lawsuit claims that a victim of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell was raped by the pair in front of her 8-year-old son, was threatened with being thrown to the alligators if she spoke out. My word. It's just phenomenal. If that's true, it's phenomenal what these people did, how evil they really are. And then Marionette Miller Meeks, Americans should be outraged at Pelosi's move to overturn Iowa election. As I've been saying, everyone will have their breaking point. Everyone. And so just keep that in mind. And then Populism Inc. candidate Catalina Loft says, we're a nation of legal immigrants. Asked Joshua Foxworth if her eating black beans triggers him. It's we've got some really good people that are going to be running for office. Really good people. And I'm looking forward to seeing them get into office, and she'd be one of them. And then Biden almost wipes out again while trying to board Air Force One. It's kind of humorous, but to be honest with you, I don't. It's hard for me to chuckle at any of this because it's all pathetic. It's so pathetic what this country is having to go through. Really is. And then Dr. Eugene Gu's bad take: black on Asian crimes only occur because of our system of white supremacy. And It's just the day will come, and I know things don't make any sense. I mean, you listen to guys like this, and you're just like, huh? What did you just say? And I just look at these people, and I go, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you are, but you don't represent my values. You don't represent me in any way, shape, or form. And then McConnell says he's not going to go anywhere. He puts early retirement talk to bed. Oh no, no. I think he's going to go bye bye. I really do. I don't believe he's going to be around for too many more years. And then the armed militia show up, from the left, the Antifa and BLM militia show up outside of Georgia State Capitol. See, when they don't get their own way, this is what they do. They show up armed. If we didn't, if we did the same thing, wow, it would be all over the news. But these people, nothing. And then it's your fault. Macron tries to blame British variant for devastating French wave. No, no. He's just looking for an excuse to do another stupid lockdown. Anyway, that is all for now. I want to thank all of you for your support. It is very much appreciated. Whether it's by way of PayPal, Patreon, checks, or cash in the mail, thank you. Everything is in the description box that you need to support us. And it just, and by the way, I got to tell you, it felt so good to get outside for an hour. Even though it was just an hour, I didn't want to push it with the knee and everything. And but it was great to get outside and play in the dirt. And it was great. God bless y'all. Have a good day. Bye bye, guys.